Good evening and welcome to Grace and Gavel, where truth meets compassion. My name is Buffy. I'm an 18-year criminal defense attorney, and I am the host of this true crime podcast. I am going to be honest with you when it comes to legal analysis and not say things like that person got off on a technicality, which this isn't the case that's going to have that, honestly, because it is still an unsolved mystery after this many years. We are talking about the Lost Colony of Roanoke, which is an unsolved mystery. In 1590, an English governor returned to a settlement of the coast of what is now North Carolina. He expected to find families, home, life. Instead, he found nothing. No bodies, no struggle, no explanation. Only a single word carved into wood. CROATOAN. 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 Sorry, it's hard to pronounce that. More than 400 years later, the fate of the Lost Colony of Roanoke remains unknown. The promise of a new world. In the late 16th century, England sought to establish a permanent foothold in the New World. Roanoke Island appeared ideal. Fertile land, access to trade routes, and strategic location. Sir Walter Raleigh sponsored the effort. What followed would become one of history's most enduring mysteries. The first failure. The first Roanoke settlement, established in 1585, was plagued by conflict and scarcity. Relations with local indigenous tribes deteriorated. Food ran short. The settlers abandoned the colony and returned to England. But England would try again. The second colony arrives. In 1587, a second group landed on Roanoke Island. This time, the mission was different. Families arrived, men, women, and children. Governor John White led the group, and there was hope. White's granddaughter, Virginia Dare, became the first English child born in the New World. A fateful departure. Supplies dwindled. Governor White returned to England to seek help, but history intervened. England faced invasion from the Spanish Armada. White was delayed for 3 years. When he finally returned to Roanoke in 1590, the colony was gone. The abandoned settlement. Homes stood empty. No signs of battle, no graves, no remains. Carved into a wooden post was a single word, CROATOAN. Nearby, another carving, CRO, C-R-O. There was no cross, and that detail matters. The settlers had agreed. If they left under duress, they would leave a cross. They did not. So that almost leads us to think that they chose to voluntarily vacate where they were at, the settlement. What we know for certain. Historians agree on several facts. The settlers planned to relocate if necessary. CROATOAN was the name of a nearby island, so maybe they were at CROATOAN. There was no evidence of violence, and the departure appeared deliberate. This was not a sudden disappearance. It was a choice. Theory 1, assimilation. One theory suggests that the colonists joined local indigenous tribes, specifically the CROATOAN people. Supporting evidence includes European artifacts found in indigenous settlements, accounts of light-skinned native descendants, reports of English words passed through generations. For the settlers, integration may have been the only way to survive. Theory 2, violence. Another theory suggests the colonists were killed. Possibilities include hostile tribes, Spanish forces, or disease. But investigators face a problem. There are no bodies, no mass graves, and no forensic evidence of slaughter. Theory 3, a failed relocation. Some believe the settlers attempted to move inland, perhaps toward the Chesapeake Bay. The theory aligns with White's original plans. But if they moved, where did they go? And why has no settlement been found? Were there suspects? Unlike modern crimes, Roanoke had no suspects. No named perpetrators, no accusations, because there is no proof a crime occurred at all. This may not be a murder case, it may be a survival story lost to time. In modern discoveries, archaeologists continue to uncover clues: English tools, European pottery, evidence of cultural blending, but no definitive answer, no moment of closure. So in closing, the Lost Colony of Roanoke did not simply vanish, but history has not yet revealed what became of its people. Were they absorbed, scattered, lost to time? Until new evidence emerges, the mystery remains. If you have any information about the fate of the late Lost Colony, history is still listening. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope that you will join us again for another episode of Grace and Gavel. The next episode we will be doing is the Zodiac Killer, so stay tuned. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.